All right, part two, Dante's Inferno review. I was saying that Dante had to fight a whole demon in which this demon could only see the future. He suffered and tormented because he only could see the future. That says a lot because you have to think about it. If we only focus on our future, it causes more stress upon ourselves. This man was stressing and was being tortured by not being able to feel the right now moments, to enjoy the moments that you are having right now, here in the now, here in the present. If that doesn't speak to you, I don't know what will speak to you, because something else, food for thought. Lucifer said that earth was a second hell, and that humans were demons, and that some humans were his minions. So this is how I'm finna break this down. If earth was a second hell and we created this hell, we created this hell. Lucifer said all he did was sow the seed in, and humans did the rest of the work. He didn't do no work. He let us do the work. So this breaks down into multiple ways of the spiritual process. He planted the seed in. So when he planted that seed in, it shows that whatever seed that you plant, as time goes by, it continues to grow if that's the seed that you are planting. He stated that the present, god dang it, because I'm jumping around. I should have been looking at this paper. I'm jumping around trying to make everything fit in as I say it, and it's kind of causing me to slip a little bit. Excuse me, but I'm still gonna get my point out. So, you know, dang it. What was I saying? I'm sorry. Brain fart, y'all. The mind. Look. Okay. So it was all about right now. He had to believe, and he had to right now. You know what? Forget it. I'll find a way to come back to it. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna look through this paper, and I'm gonna bring it back to you. I don't know exactly what it was anymore, but I will definitely bring you back them precious treasures that I'm trying to give to you. But so also talked about how the seed was planted. I talked about how everything progresses. I even told you of how what I didn't tell you was how everything is connected. See, this is why I really like Dante Inferno, because it's real impressionable. They literally stitched across into Dante's body red strand that stands for the red threads of fate, which is, I believe, I don't know if it's an Asian philosophy or Indian philosophy. I don't know what, but a lot of people believes in the string of fate. They literally stitched it into his body. This thread portrays the life that we have together as human beings. And that's how I see it. Because they show how Dante literally cheated on his fiance with the Herod. Okay. So, of course, Dante was fighting in the crusade. He believed that anybody who didn't have the Christian belief was wrong. It was something wrong with them, and they must been taken care of, if you know what I mean. So he went so far as to not only massacre these innocent bystanders, these innocent people, all because of a belief, a false belief, which was given to him by someone else, which was the Pope. That says a lot too, because a lot of people are taking on other people's beliefs and thoughts and allowing them to cast them into a hell of their own. Ah, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about our hell on earth. Ha ha. I told y'all I was gonna get back to it. So bam. So if we create our own hell on earth, that means we can create our own heaven. That's food for thought. If some of us help with the evil agenda, as they call it, then why can't some of us play a role of a godly agenda? We are all gods. We create our own agenda. We create our own heaven or hell. And that was lightly stated right here in this picture. We are all connected because of the fact that Dante made a mistake. He erred, he sinned, he killed those people. He erred, he sinned when he had sex with one of the heretic's wives. The heretic wife only wanted her husband to live. That's all she wanted. He was going to be beaten to death over her sake. And she gave her body away for his. I ain't gonna lie. This woman must have some fire. Because Dante, after he finished getting his, you know what I'm saying, getting his get on, his rocks on, you know what I'm saying, bloop, bloop, bloop to the bloop, bloop and the smash, he let both of them go. And that sure enough wasn't his character. That wasn't his personality in there. So she had some whoosh. But that's not the point. The point is, his actions led to that man leaving and killing his family for revenge, including his fiance. So all this led to him and his so-called fate, which at the end only end up redeeming himself. I'm gonna tell you how he redeemed himself too. But I told you about the illusion. So everybody falls into this illusion. Oh, I don't deserve this. I don't this, and that because of of the past illusions that we have created ourselves. You have to let that go. Have to let it go. At the end of the movie, Dante end up saving himself. In the movie, they said that he would be redeemed. A lot of people believe they can't be redeemed from such a past. He ended up redeeming himself by forgiving himself. In the end of the movie, he forgave himself and called upon the true power that he knew he had, that he believed he had. And when he called on that inner power of his, he was able to bind Lucifer back into the pits of hell. We're just gonna pause, give you a moment. That's a moment of silence right there. Because of the fact that he had to redeem himself. The Pope couldn't do that for him. Nobody else could do it for him. He only could do it for himself. And in the Bible, it says that we save ourselves. Do not rely on no other external anything that's external. It does not save you. Y'all believe that Jesus Christ saves you. My opinion is different. I believe that we save ourselves. Christ showed us the way to save ourselves. That's it. Christ said we are just like him. We have to do what he did in our own manner, through our own purposes in life, through fulfilling our purpose in life. And this is the message I believe that Dante Inferno is portraying, because most of us as humans, we do not realize that we are spiritual beings and do not realize the spiritual process in order to grow and evolve. In order to grow and evolve, we have to have love, which is obvious. This is the reason why Dante had to fight for that he loved, because that he loved gave him the reason and the ability to expand, extend, and to grow and develop into the character that he needed to be to defeat and obtain his objective. So in order to defeat Lucifer, he had to go through all of this. He had to take this journey. And at the end, He was a better man for it. So, food for thought. Do not look at your goal as saying, oh man, I gotta have it right here and now. But look at your goal as saying, as man, what am I becoming on this journey? I mean, I can say that I can honestly say that because on this journey of becoming the highest paid author, I have had I have had a lot of changes. I have noticed a lot of things about myself. And as I continue to grow on this path and commit myself to this goal, I am realizing a lot and I am working on myself in the ultimate of ways. Now I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna say it's hard, I'm not gonna say it's easy. But what I am gonna say is I feel more joyous. I feel more complete now that I am doing what I am doing. Uh it was a couple of other food for thoughts in here. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I would like to say that a lot of us become astray because of false beliefs, become astray because of errors we committed in lives, become astray because we believe that in only the physical, the path of spirituality to me is to learn oneself as well as learn, as well as generate and use our love and compassion of and what we are, what we do to expand and build the universe in itself. I mean, through every, like I said, we are connected through every step we take. We are bettering the lives of the world in general. The thing is, as human beings, our genetics, which can be passed down from ancestors, I'm talking about you can have traits of of a great grandfather. Don't know nothing about that man, but still can act just like him. Also, just the physical experience in itself keeps you from ascending spiritually. We are gods, we are spiritual beings, but it takes mental, physical, and spiritual alignment to become that you truly are, to truly fulfill your goal. You have to physically keep yourself up together, fit. You have to mentally work out your mind, and you have to spiritually work out yourself. That's the point of meditation because as long as we are in the spiritual, long as we are in our physical practices, we are not always able to spiritually evolve. That's the point of focusing on a goal. It helps you spiritually evolve because of that focus, that willpower. That's the point of living in the presence. Because when you're living in the presence, you are living in the right now, which is spirit. Right now is spirit. Everything is energy. Everything is spirit. So right now, being in the conscious, being aware of what you're doing and how are you doing it is promoting you spiritually. And final meditation allows you to take control of the physical aspect of your body by telling that always moving, forever moving body, it's time to sit still and you're going to do what I tell you to do for these next 5 minutes, for these next 10 minutes. You are spiritually winning over your ego. Your ego will do anything to stay on top. That's why if you try to sit down, clear out your mind, and just sit there for a minute, your body will force all kinds of thoughts in your mind. Your body will start itching. It will do anything in its power, in its grasp, to to keep control. So this is something that I feel like Dante Inferno was truly acknowledging the fact that we will have our bodily experiences, but we cannot allow our bodily experiences to prevent us from ultimately fulfilling our purpose and our path in life. Man, this went way longer than I planned, but I know I'm hitting great points. Um, but at the end, Dante, because I know I'm going way too long, so basically I'm just get straight to the end. At the end, Dante redeems himself by forgiving himself. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, what I feel like this author is saying is, in order to truly save oneself, you have to commit yourself to a loving act and to something that you love to do, something that keeps you in high vibrations. When you do this, you are pushing yourself further along and you are evolving yourself. When you start realizing that, yes, we have physical aspects, but we're also a spiritual and spiritual being. We are spiritual beings living in a human body. We're not humans with spirit inside of us. Wait, I don't know. It's the way that I'm supposed to say that. I hear it all the time, but I said that incorrect. I will correct myself in another video. This video been way too long. But we aren't purely physical. We have to realize that we are spiritual. So we have to advance ourselves in all forms. And we have to fight ourselves. We will err. We will sin. That's cool. But as long as you can forgive yourself and forgive others, forgive the past, then you can also climb and live a heavenly life. So basically, I feel like Dante's Inferno was the perfect name for it because Dante created that hell of his own. That's why it was his Inferno. Just saying. Food for thought. We create our own situations, and through our creations, we can use that to either positively fit us or negatively affect us. It's up to you. It's your choice. Which choice will you choose? Heaven or hell? It's all about the perception, and it's all about the letting go of life in general and living for and through others. And and that will be through yourself, through your actions. Don't want to keep holding you up. I probably have, most likely have a lot more. I've written down everything I wanted to, but in order to make it all make sense, I had to scramble up and, you know, put each phrase and each statement or each um belief that I seen or felt with my, myself down. So whatever. I hope y'all got something out of this. I don't re- I hope y'all learned something, I hope that I was able to show you that we have to be aware of what we putting in our minds because subliminally there are all kind of beliefs, there are all kind of ideas and thoughts that are thrusted in our mind through what we watch, through the people that's around us, and just through life in general. So, with that being said, I'm just, y'all have a great day. Keep y'all heads up and just know that you are in control of your own self. You are in control of your destiny and that you are in control of saving your own life. No one can save it for you. The Pope can't save you. The pastor can't save you. Going to church on a daily basis cannot save you. You have to save yourself. You might have to go through the experiences to start developing yourself, but allow them experiences to develop you and know that those experiences aren't made for your downfall. Because if you look at it as being made for your downfall, then you're putting yourself in the pits of hell. But if you look at it as an experience to grow, then you are placing yourself in a heaven state of mind. With that being said, I done said that about 3 times already. I'm chunking the deuces up. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And I hope y'all got this message. Y'all have a great day. Have a wonderful day.